Hey, ComicsGate, and welcome back to another episode of Indiegogo Spotlight. We are looking at your boy Zach's Jawbreakers Forever graphic novel. And this is a really interesting campaign because Zach, your boy, Richard C. Meyer, is offering his brand new Jawbreakers graphic novel for just $1. Now, I went ahead and I backed this because how can you not? This is a really exciting book. I missed out on the first two and was waiting for an opportunity like this to catch up on that. So I was able to back his newest book for $1, and that's really all it is. It's just $1, full graphic novel. And I was then taken to another really interesting page that I'm going to show you, but it gave me well, I'll just show it to you right now. It gave me the ability to add any of these other books that he's worked on onto my account. And it was super reasonable shipping fee. I think it was like $5 for all three books, like together. So $1 book, a $25 book, a $25 book, and then $5 shipping for the whole lot, which is like you cannot argue with that. I can't argue with that. But let's go ahead and talk about the campaign itself. A couple of things. We are immediately confronted with this beautiful line work, this beautiful inking from Aaron Alfici, I believe. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Alfici inks his own stuff, or he does it digitally. I'm not entirely certain, but it's really good. He is a top tier talent. Aaron Alfici is somebody who, if there was a mainstream comic book market anymore, people would be talking about as one of the premier artists. Now, first of all, this entire store looks great. It's like kind of like G.I. Joe's, superheroes, Avengers, all rolled into one. And I mean, they're just like super buff dudes, super sexy chicks. It's everything that the American comic book should be. It's a lot of adventure. This artwork is just absolutely phenomenal. The composition of Alfici's composition, his anatomy, his drawing is just impeccable. And I mean, look, it's like you're in Machu Picchu, and like this is probably just some random chick, but he draws her as beautifully as possible, and that's fantastic. I love these rats. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. So I can keep gushing about this. But I'm not going to. You can go ahead and check it out, and we'll take a look at some of the other books that he has on offer that are being shown here. Richard C. Meyer is the godfather of ComicsGate, and so that's an interesting little piece of lore. And Jawbreakers was basically the number one, the first ComicsGate book, as it were. So, and there's a whole other story. Maybe one day I'll do a sort of ComicsGate lore video at some point. But suffice it to say, what he's done is he's offered not just his new book, which you saw some line work, but here is cuffs, art by Kenneth Lowe. I don't know Kenneth Lowe, but I'm looking at this artwork and I love this artwork. This is, and I believe it's intentionally so, very much like, who was the illustrator for, well, whoever illustrated the certain items for Metal Gear had this kind of look, and I just love this like fresh looking watercolor on a paper. I just the look looks great. The drawing, it looks great. And then this is another Narwhal book with Narwhal and Narzak book between Narwhal and Richard C. Meyers. So This looks really interesting, and I love Narwhal's artwork. He's got a very expressive figuration. It's like he has a wonderful sense of cinema, movement, action, storytelling, composition. I mean, it's just, he's an impeccable storyteller. So go ahead and check out Narwhal. Maybe I'll do some Narwhal video. But let me show you what happens when you go ahead and click the only selected perk for this. When you click that, you get sent to this area right here, and you can add on any of these perks, any of these books. And what I did is I grabbed the first book for $1, and then I bought myself the back 2 issues of Jawbreakers 1 and 2. He's also got he's got the back catalog, which is available, which is, that's exactly what you want. He's got a couple of his other what would you call them? So, like, if you have your main feature is Jawbreakers. This parrots the comic book industry when it was healthy, in its own right, where you have this main main storyline, Jawbreakers, superheroes, mass appeal, very popular. And then you have like your smaller cinema films, or the more interesting story pieces, the Cuffs and Knife Hand. Oh, I wanted to get Knife Hand. Maybe I'll have to get those too. Blind Spot. Those look really cool. I don't know, man. I could go on and on forever about this, but I got to keep this video a little bit shorter. So I probably haven't already. I've probably gone over. Oh, well, I haven't gone over 10 minutes. Good. Okay, so listen. This is what I'm talking about. Go ahead and check the links below for Jawbreakers graphic novel, Jawbreakers Forever. This is the 3rd graphic novel in the Jawbreakers series, and you can pick it up for $1, and be sure to check out all these other really awesome looking books, all ready to go. All he's Richard C. Meyers is he can fulfill. Check out his YouTube in the description below. A lot of interesting essays about popular culture, comics, movies, lawn care, all kinds of stuff. So, all right, y'all. Hail ComicsGate. Have a good day. I said good day.